Come on along. Okay, powder puffs, listen here. It's going to be a lesson in welding. Listen to me. I'm your boss. Instructor. Hey, when you're about to embark on a welding journey, a path of pure pleasure and bliss, this is what I want you youngins to learn, and you oldens with bad habits. Okay, see this? Well, number one, I got my number 3 glasses on because I'm going to be torching. They're Arc One brand. I got them on Amazon. They're cool as hell because they cover your whole eye like the old school ones, but they're big, they're huge. Yeah, they make me look like a damn bug. But whatever. Hey, so here's the deal. Here's the project. Especially in a shop like this. You've got hydraulics, you've got debris, you've got, which means you got flammables laying around. So I try to teach this to my young men over here, to Kyle and Troy. You know you got to look ahead. You got to look ahead and you got to say to yourself, what am I going to be doing on this blade? Well, if I'm torching, sure, all the crap's going to fall on the floor. Hey, that's okay. Some sparks might fly off that way and that way. But the number one problem I get with youngins and people that just don't pay attention and don't care is they'll get the grinder out and they'll start grinding. Oh, let's see, the grinding wheel goes that way, so it's going to shoot the sparks that way. Let's go see what's over that way. Oh, $8,000 in bearings. Huh. You know, especially in these kind of shops. You know, you're in a mechanic shop, but you got to do welding. You got to do it. So, this is what I'm going to... There's my WD-40 mini can. Oh. Hey, so in this shop, this is why I have the orange and the blue screens. And it's this simple. They're about 20 bucks for the thing. You build yourself a frame out of some iron, and you go... And that's how easy they are to move. It doesn't take many calories to make that happen. And I really like Troy's setup. He built this last one and he put some bearing races on the bottom. That thing slides like a dream. Anyway, so now you come over here and you pretend you're going to grind. And you're grinding away and you're grinding away and look it. Oh, the grinders, the speckles hit here and they fall to the ground. Huh. 90% of your stuff is not going over there on that machine and into that bearing that somebody left out and didn't cover up, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You, the welder, are absolutely responsible for your work area and the others around you. Don't be grinding at somebody when they're walking by. You listen to me. So, as I was saying, I have 3 of them. And so, hey, if you change the angle of where you're grinding and stuff is flying the other way, you go like this with your hand. Look at that. I just made a box corner. And you say, when somebody comes in to talk to you, you just say, get the hell out of my office, my work area. Okay, so look at that. Look at it. How hard was that? It wasn't. So that you guys out there that don't want to do it, just suck it up and do it. Maybe I'm being a little hard on you guys, but bad habits are hard to break, so it's better to get good habits in the beginning. So bear with me. This one's the heavy one. So I pretty much got myself a self-contained work area in the middle of my own shop where I'm not going to throw debris at that guy, and this one here, I can move side to side. I got room to pull my welder in here. Excuse me, I got room for the torch. I got plenty of light from above. I got my glasses on, so I prefer number 5, so by the way. But for filming purposes, I found that number 3s are really, really sweet. I can still see the viewfinder. What else was I going to say? So, another thing that older gentleman taught me, and I showed you this before on previous videos, but that stuff we work on, called concrete, it no like heat. So all them droppings that flop down there and fall on that your boss's floor and in the cement, you watch, try it someday on a piece of concrete outside. It'll just go poof, it'll blow up, it'll explode. And then when you're rolling around on your creeper, you can't get through and you fall in a hole and you get pissed. And the boss gets pissed because you spend $20,000 on the floor and you don't want holes in it. So that's it for right now. Let's just get your work area. You notice too, I cleaned before I even started. I cleaned the floor. I'm gonna get my tools all arranged, everything I need, my grinders. Get yourself set up and, okay, we'll go into number 2. Get yourself a plan. Put it in here, and you may have to change it a little bit here and there. You may have to roll with it, because like I was saying, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna cut this face off of here. It's not attached to any of these gussets. None of them. So I'm just gonna make them a cut. And to eliminate grinding, I'm probably going to use a cutoff wheel and go up to here on this particular part. So I don't have to grind all that shit later. And then I'm going to cut across here with the torch. And I'll probably just cut it into 1, 2, 3. So I don't have this big chunk falling on the floor, wrecking my feet, wrecking my floor. Throw it in the waste barrel. Get it out of here. Then I'm going to end up cutting all this extra stuff here. If you look down below, she's from scooping dirt for the last while, she's bent down. And she's really bent on this one. So I'm going to get rid of all of that. Because what I need to do is I need to establish bottom. Actually, what I'll probably cut down across each gusset. And I have to put the blade on the floor. Because this particular blade, the bottom will be flat with the floor, and we're on concrete. What an easier fixture to have, concrete. So I'll let the blade down, get my plate on there, and figure out where it's got to get tacked on. I'm guessing that this corner is wore off somewhat, as well as the other one. So I'll have to add something here to make that square, not really square, but flat again across there. And that's where I'm going to start. So, like I said, you take your time, prep your job, prep your work area, listen to your elders who tell you how to do this stuff. Keep your neighbors from getting all full of sparks. Keep all that other high dollar equipment from getting full of grindings. And you'll be the king of the shop. So come on along with me on this journey. We're going to have a really fun time. You're going to be sitting on the couch watching, and I'm going to be working. So anyways, all right, that's the first installment, I guess, and then I pretty much got my work area prepped. I got a welder, I got a torch within 10 feet. I got a cold one. I got my safety specs on. And by the way, I started using a face shield all the time now. I just have to when I'm grinding, because I wear smaller glasses and they're not safety rated. Hey, I got one more tip for you little men. Big men, tall men, small men. Hey, when you're in the shop and you chew tobacco, like me, Kyle and Troy, and I've been after them all the time. It's not their shop, it's not their floor. It's disgusting. We know it. See that? Folgers. Put a little bit of oil dry in there, man. Make a spittoon. Don't use the boss's floor. Bad idea. So anyways, that's just a little additional tip. Don't spit on the floor. Don't throw your butts on the floor. Put them in the damn something. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's enough. Listen to me. Spit in the spittoon. Hey, you guys. If you enjoy what you see, you like the videos, hit the subscribe button, share, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you don't, then go away. But if you do, share, and let's just make this it's awesome. It's awesome. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button. Thumbs up. See ya.